Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to some more Arknights. I have been so busy. Namely, I've been so addicted to Genshin Impact. And I'm on 17 hours left for this. So I don't think I'm going to be doing challenges this time. I might. But I'd prefer to do these first. Whoops. I need 7 of these. So get all 7 of those. And unlock all 7 of these. So it might be like before where I end up splitting it in half. So one of these will have 4, the other one will have 3. Habits. Gummy is the second one in her dorm to wake up every morning, and she has a habit. As soon as Estina wakes her, they share a handshake. Gummy then goes next door to wake Zima in the same fashion. Whether the general decides to shake her hand or not depends entirely on her mood. 6:30 a.m. Rhodes Island Dormitory is Estina and Gummy's room.
Oh, it's morning. Estina should be here soon. But she sure is taking her time today. Maybe she's been working too hard. I'm gonna be late if I keep waiting for her. Come on, Gummy, just get up already. You can do it, girl. I'm up. It's so dark. What happened to my nightlight? Estina! Estina! Wait, did she head out already? Better go check on her. Yeah, she's not here. I guess she had something important to do. I wonder what it was. Oh. What's this? Gummy, we went out. We won't be back until evening. Please look after yourself. Signed, Estina. And Zima. Look at them treating me like a kid again. Of course I can take care of myself. That means Zima's already up too. Oops, I better hurry up and report in, or I'm gonna be late. Just gotta grab my trusty shield and frying pan. Right, that's everything. Time to go.
"11:28 a.m. Rhodes Island's cafeteria kitchen.
I'm kinda hungry. I left in a hurry this morning and didn't have time to fill up my tummy. But I guess I should focus on work first and grab some food afterwards. Order up, ready for the counter. On it. Gotta do a she next. Okay, I'll have it right out. Done. Food's ready, please take it to the dining area. Next up is, we got another friend, Pelmeni. Just need someone to take this order. Then I can crank out the Pelmeni and I'm good to go. Gummy, I have my hands full over here. Put that out for me. Sure thing. Oh, I got this. It's way later than my shield. Where does it go? Dunno. Weird. Why is everyone in such a hurry today? I turned my head for a second and she's gone. Oh well, I guess I'll just ask where to put it. It's gotta go around here somewhere. The lady at the cash register, that's Gitano, right? Hey, Gitano. Good day, little cub. Why are you out here with your frying pan? Do you need my help? There's one thing. Could you tell me where to put the she? It's getting cold.
Oh, Kobe?
She, huh? If I recall correctly, it goes there in the middle where Courier is standing. Got it. Are you sure you don't need any help, little cub? I'm perfectly fine. See you later, Gitano.
Forget it. You could have lifted it anyway.
Yes, I know.
Welcome. What can I get for you? Braised pork and vegetables. Coming right up, and a steamed egg with your stir-fried vegetables. No problem. Alright, here you go. Please be careful, it's hot. See you.
Courier, I got the food.
Great, thank you, Gummy.
You're welcome.
Huh. Oh, that's all for now. Sorry to bother you, Gummy, but would you mind taking this pot back to the kitchen?
Okay, courier.
You've really outdone yourself, Gummy. Come here, I have a cookie for you. You must be hungry, right?
Thank you very much, courier.
It's my pleasure. Make sure to have a proper meal after this, alright?
Will do. See you later, Gitano. I need to head back and get some stuff done. Stay safe. Will do. Let's hold on for a bit longer. It's almost time to eat. Yummy. Goodies, here I come. Wow. Okay, you can't go in there. I can't. You can't. Don't you see the sign on the door? I see it. I see a red circle with a tilty red line going through it. I also see K. That means K is not allowed in here. Got it? Got it. If you get it, why are you still going in? Hungry. If you're hungry, you can just get in line and order something to eat. Hungry. You're not allowed in there. But I'm hungry. Fine, I'll think of something. What if I give you this cookie? You promise not to go inside? Okay. Here. Thanks. You're welcome. She finally left. There's still one more to go. Let's hold on just a little longer. Why's the ladle so heavy? She's gonna pass out from hunger? I can't even scoop up the food. I can't do this anymore. I have to eat something.
Gummy has a habit. When she's famished, something takes hold of her, and she can't resist her urge to eat. Anything and everything. Oh, Jesus.
What's this? The hell are you doing, Gummy? So soft. Must be delicious. Yeah. Gummy, why are you chewing on my hip? Sorry, instructor.
11:55 a.m. Hey, it's almost time. Rhodes Island cafeteria dining area.
Gummy is practically inhaling the bread in her hands, washing it down with a swig of soup. Now calm down, Gummy. The food's not going anywhere. We got training in the afternoon, you know.
She doesn't leave a single scrap on her plate, and doesn't hesitate to reach for seconds.
Gummy.
In no time, she's gobbled up an entire table full of food.
Guess you're not feeling talkative. I'll get back to you later. Oh, I feel a whole new Gummy. Instructor, don't you want to eat? Sure do, but somehow all the food I brought out disappeared into your tummy. I'm so sorry, Instructor. Don't worry about it. I can always get more. By the way, how'd you end up so hungry? You skipped breakfast or something? I overslept this morning and didn't have time to eat, so... You know, you might just be that type of girl with a bottomless pit for a stomach. Really? Yep, it's like that one over there. Okay, he's charging the kitchen again, I better. Relax, we got someone keeping an eye on her. Plus they laid out some goodies near the door just in case she gets in. She won't make it to anything important. I thought those were welcome baskets for the recruits. Yeah, that too. Whatever gets the job done. See, she's done. If we seal that door, it'd hurt her feelings. Letting her in every now and then lets her feel like she won. It doesn't cost us much. Oh. So who's in charge of keeping an eye on her? Utano's on duty today. Good choice. She's always got it together. That reminds me, I have to ask you something. It has to do with training. I'm sure. What is it? I notice you have trouble moving your arms, especially in quick, repetitive motions. Why is that? I've watched you in combat, and it's the same in the kitchen. You get 2 good strokes in, then you have to stop. I guess it's a habit. Huh? Well, that's a bad habit if I ever saw one. Can we fix it? We're gonna stop it like that on the battlefield. It's gonna get you killed. But if we can cure you, I'm sure you've got the next Rhode Island chopping competition in the bag. Give it a try. Okay, I'll try. Good, we'll get to it after the offender practice. We won't know if we can fix that habit until we try. But for now, we gotta eat. Yeah.
"3 p.m. Rhode Island Training Center Defender Training Room.
Last round of the day, let's power through. I want 4 sets of playing's time. Start. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stopper. Okay, we're done. Go cool off. Whew. Gummy. Yes, ma'am. You ready? What we talked about at lunch? Yes, ma'am. I'll get the training shield and you can use your weapon there. Now relax, that's gonna be an important part of your rehab. Right. Okay, Gummy, I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I know you're tired from afternoon training, but it's actually the perfect time to work on this. You get me? I get you. Great, now give me whatever's left in the tank. Yeah. Again. Again. Again, keep going. Again. If it's a conditioned reflex, then that should have shaken out some more swings. She's stopping herself involuntarily. But why? Gummy, swing. I can't do it. Swing. I can't. That's an order. Gummy. I order you to.
Gummy is a good cook, but she has a habit. She chops only twice. Should she ever chop a 3rd time, she'll chop straight through the cutting board right into the counter itself. Oh, dang.
Instructor. I'm fine. It's just been a long time since I took a hit like that. This isn't one of your habits. Sorry, Instructor. Relax, I told you I'm fine. But it looks like this problem of yours is more complicated than I thought. On your 3rd swing, you subconsciously put your full strength into it. Is that right? Yeah. I'm guessing that takes the 4th swing off the table. If we were in the kitchen just now, you'd have chopped that cutting board into a nice clean pair. Here, I thought we had just pushed you over the edge. Turns out there's something else going on here. I jumped headfirst into this without really feeling it out. Sorry, Gummy. It's fine. It's my fault for being a lousy student. It's gone for today. You go home and rest up. Give me some time to noodle on this. If you want to try again, you know where to find me. I'm gonna use a break. See you later, Instructor. Bye-bye. I can't feel my arm. It's totally numb. Those Ursus Youth Scouts are stupid strong. I better pay Gabrielle a visit in medical, Jesus. I'll grab her something to eat on the way.
4:30 p.m. Hotel and dormitories. Zima, Justine, and Gummy's headquarters. Gummy goes back home alone. She does not turn on the lights. She hangs her shield in a corner and makes her way inside. She did nothing wrong, and yet she is sad. She wants to do better for everyone who does so much to help her. She failed. Since coming to Rhode Island, Gummy's habits only bred more habits, and she knows those habits bother the people around her, but she can't change. She can do nothing but keep on being Gummy. And Gummy has a habit. She carries a safe door and a frying pan with her everywhere she goes. Gummy has a habit. She uses the entire tube of toothpaste, going so far as to suck out the last few drops. Gummy has a habit. When up somewhere high, she keeps far away from the edge, even if there's a guardrail. Well, even I would do that. Gummy has a habit. When she is famished, she has to fight the urge to devour the nearest object, should she fail. Gummy has a habit. If she finds herself in the dark too long,
Oh, Gummy, you're back. Why didn't you turn on the lights?
however, Gummy has a habit. All her myriad habits dissipate as soon as she sees Zima and Destina.
Huh. No doubt she was sniveling alone in the corner after something shook her. What's that? See? What am I gonna do with you? Gummy, start cleaning. Leto is coming. You got it, Zima. Hey. Gummy, come here. Yes, Zima.
Come.
I can do it myself.
Don't move.
Hmm.
There, give Destina back her handkerchief after you wash it.
Okay.
Now tell me what happened.
Zima.
What? Shh. Right, forget it. Get to work, Gummy. I did the shopping and the rest is up to you two.
Okay, what's so special about today anyway? It's been exactly 1 year since we came to Rhodes Island. Zima even woke up early for the occasion, if you believe it.
Meat. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Call me when Leto gets here.
Oh, no, you're not. There's too much to be done.
No, I'm tired.
Gummy, do the thing. Do I have to?
I'll go prepare the refreshments. You're responsible for getting Zima up.
Okay. Oh. Zima.
What?
Gummy loves you.
Spare me the schmaltz. I'm sleeping.
Zima.
Get off me. Fine, I'm up.
Job's done, Destina. Good. Now put her to work. I have my hands full.
I just carried all those bags. Why do I have to work more?
Call it the pattern of command. Because you're our leader.
Damn it. It's open. Oh, hello, Leto. Come on in and give me a hand. We'll celebrate once everything's done.
Can't believe you remembered. Oh, is that my favorite? That stuff isn't cheap.
My treat.
Thanks.
What are you sitting around for? Get busy.
All right. Can I put this here?
I just put that out. Gummy has a habit. When she's happy, she laughs. It's a laugh from the very depths of her soul. And she wants everyone to share such a laugh.
Done. Zima, say a few words.
A few words. Eat up. Hurrah!
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah! It's been a long time since we all got together. I hope Rosa can come next time.
It's open. Kobe pokes her head in.
There's a little cup here. There you are. Hiya. I ate your cookie earlier, so I got you a new one. Vulcan taught me how to make it. It's fresh out of the oven. Isn't it kind of big? Hurry up and eat it before it gets cold. Bye. Oh, bye. She's gone.
Nisha goes to bed. That's one hell of a cookie. Nisha goes to bed. That's one hell of a cookie. A cookie's a cookie. Well, eat it already.
I'm eating well tonight. Yay.
9 p.m. Rose Island Dormitory, Zima, Destina, and Gummy's quarters.
Oh, that was great, but now it's bedtime. Let's need my trusty night light. It's not turning on. Did the bulb burn out? Now that I think of it, it wasn't on this morning either. So when did it break? Uh-oh.
Gummy has a habit. She absolutely must sleep with a nightlight.
Gummy? What's up? It's Zina.
Can I sleep with you tonight?
Yeah.
Zima, are you
sleeping with us too?
I guess so. Hey, Destina. Can the three of us really fit in Gummy's bed?
Let's squeeze in tight. Guess we're making a gummy bear sandwich. Fine by me.
Alright, just tell me if it gets too hot and stuffy. I'll go back to my room.
Okay. I'm turning out the lights. Good night.
Good night.
Nighty night.
When was the last time we all slept together like this?
I can't even remember.
I don't even want to remember.
Me either.
Forget I asked. Just get some sleep.
Oh.
As soon as her head hits the pillow, huh? Gummy. Guess I'm the only one who doesn't pass right out. I know the feeling. Settle down, brain. We got a busy day tomorrow.
Seems so cute.
You were pretending.
Nighty night.
Gummy has a habit. You know the Ursus student self-government group. Zima and Destina. They're the habit Gummy just can't quit. Man, that was so quiet, and then all of a sudden I get music back. The Chosen.
It's plugged in. Is it recording? Test, test. Seems alright. Now what should I say? Closure lent me this device for the purpose of, well, the application says recording self-diagnosis and treatment of trauma using exposure therapy and related methods. A mouthful indeed. It is a very simple machine to operate. I just checked that the battery is charged, toggle this switch, now it will record automatically. Talking to yourself is so difficult. I honestly thought it would be easier to just open up to a screen. When asked about alleviating or at least controlling my symptoms, the medical staff suggested this. Why not try talking it through with yourself? They made it sound so easy. Okay, we have a video now. Not that I'll be showing this to anyone. Not that I would ever want to show this to anyone. Calm down, Estina. No need to be nervous. We're all friends here. Just speak your mind. Let it out. All those things you've been unable to share with others, you can say to yourself over and over again. It's certainly a feasible idea. So let's take us back. While it may seem like there's nothing wrong, I know sooner or later we will have to deal with this, with so much. I know that Gummy and Natalia can never forget those things, what happened in the school, what happened after we left the school, no one could forget. And Zima, I think she has been having nightmares recently. Leto seems like she was able to let it go, but can someone ever truly let it go? As for me, I believe I can face up to it, but can I actually? But no one will speak of it, but somehow we will have to come to terms with it in the end. Still hard. All right. I do think I am starting to get used to it, though. Let's begin for real this time. I suppose I'll introduce myself first. I am called Estina. This is, of course, a code name. My true name is Anna Morozova. It's a name I've not heard in a long time. It is my name, of course, but it feels somewhat unfamiliar. How strange. This is Vika, a good friend of mine. Vika was my best friend before I joined the student self-government group. Now I live at the headquarters of an organization called Rhodes Island, where I am classified as part of the Ursus student self-government group. This group was my idea, but it was Zima who truly founded it, and while we are indeed independent, at the moment there are only 5 of us. Zima, Natalia, Leto, Gummy, and myself. There used to be more, but we are the only ones left. Of course, Vika is also a member. We currently serve as operators for this Rhodes Island. I suppose it's kind of a job. I don't mind it. Fair pay for fair work. Zima has no plans to leave for the time being, and although she does not speak her mind, I know she is satisfied here. And from time to time, I find myself thinking it would be nice to stay. The truth is, while we're all together now, we did not come from the same school. Gummy, Natalia, and I attended the same high school. Zima later went to another one. But Zima was sort of famous, even at our school. In fact, every student in the district knew about her. I suppose she is something of a born leader. I recognize that she was the right choice to lead us. Reunion found us defenseless and occupied Chernobog, our city. Then some things happened. Reunion took a handful of kids from our school, me among them, and marched us over to Zima's camp. There may have been students from other schools there, too. I'm not certain. It was a chaotic time. It's still not clear why they did it, but it was all orchestrated by the white-haired boy leading that reunion outfit. I think he may have been even younger than us. I don't know. I got the impression he had to convince the other leaders to round up the students, at which point they locked us out inside Zima's school. Looking back now, it all seems ridiculous. We were locked in there for maybe 2 weeks and...
Do I have to do his voice again? Whatever his name was?
Anna. Oh, thank heavens it's you. Pull me up, Anna. Anna. And we fought. We fought within a sealed-up skull, and when we managed to escape from it, we fought in the city blocks of Chernobog. Every one of us has something we must come to terms with. It wouldn't be Gummy this early. Who could it be? Just a minute. I think I'll just leave the recording running. I don't want to worry about saving and closing it. Who is it? It's me. Who? Huh? I'm surprised it's you, Junior Detective Isina. How could I not recognize my voice? Are you playing dumb? Could you keep it down? And I've told you 1,000 times, I'm not your junior detective. Huh, you two are getting along nicely. Good afternoon, Anna. I'm here to bother you, too. Eh? Natalia? Tea. Thank you. It smells fantastic. A fine tea indeed. By the way, you took quite a while to open the door. Are you busy, Justina? Are we interrupting you? We could always come back later. I really only came to return this book. I'm not busy. Don't worry about it. Not with anything pressing anyway. Oh.
Hey, wait. Wait, Natalia. Wait, what? Rosa? Is Natalia her real name? And Rosa's her code name?
Relax. If Anna says we're not bothering her, we're not bothering her. Anna doesn't lie about things like that, now does she? Huh? Glad to hear it. Oh, but I never expected you were the type to lock your door. How cautious. And handy, that kind of caution will serve a junior detective well. I've been very clear with you that I'm not interested in this junior detective nonsense. Besides, I just happened to have a reason to lock the door this time. But I think you're the type to lock your door, actually. Anna's always been the most cautious of us. Don't tease me, Natalia. I just can't help myself with that adorable face of yours. Anyway, it's quite nice that you take high tea in the afternoon, as it should be. You really have a thing for tea, huh? Your face with that expression reminds me of freshly browned toast. What? What's that supposed to mean? I suppose it means you look silly. Oh, how dare you? That's over the line. No matter. Look how magnanimous your senior detective is. I even bought you biscuits. Oh, biscuits? Now that's unexpected. Is it? Sorry, I didn't expect you to bring snacks. I figured you only came to mooch some tea. I misjudged you. I'm not some freeloader. Look, I prepared an extra special thank you gift with our biscuits' famous vegetable scones. Very good. Let's see you off now. Hurry on back to where you came from. Right now, I'm immediately through the door and to the right. Have a nice day. Hey now, you needn't be so forceful. This scone's are delightful, I promise. Here, try one. No, thank you, really. Stop by. Don't just shove it in. Now this is what I meant by you two getting along. I'm jealous. Oh, no nonsense. You think we're getting along? Like two peas in a pod, eh? Eh? Huh? Not that we get along poorly. I'd say we just. I had this all wrong. We don't like each other either, at all. Natalia? Oh, sorry. You two clearly connect on a deeper level than I thought. There's no way we could be that funny, but whatever. May's here to give back my book. What brings you over, Natalia? Me? I've had some things on my mind lately. Things I want to talk over with you. Oh, important things. That's not like you, especially to have you come to me. Hey now, I've always been close to you, Anna. But it's really nothing that important. We can come back to it later. Let's enjoy our tea time for now. Yes, let's. Well, May, be careful. Don't go prancing around with the teacup. It'll spill. I'm not a child. It won't spill. Sorry, I wasn't expecting guests, so the room's a bit messy. There isn't a good place to entertain guests in the dormitory, but you don't have to stay there, Natalia. Just sit anywhere like May. I'll take you up on that. But Rhodes Island does provide nicely furnished dorms. Clean and tidy ones at that. You're right. That they don't make for good house parties, though. Not like we used to have. Those were more banquets and parties. Oh, banquets? What's the difference? They're completely different. Are they? Absolutely. Oh, a banquet sounds lovely. Let's not get carried away. That was another time. The big house, the lifestyle. None of it has anything to do with who I am now. And that's Sonia. She always teases me about it, tactless. If it weren't for you, Anna, I'm sure Sonia would be butting heads with everyone left and right. I honestly think we live quite well right now. It's things better than when they had me undercover investigations. By the way, Estina, your room is already very clean. You got so many books and they're all so well organized. We're still in the midst of setting it all straight. Agami has always been rather fastidious. That's true. Agami does like to sort things. Even back in those days, in a place like that, she'd still keep everything we gathered all nicely sorted. Same as that she ever was. A place like what? Well, a tiny roommate could be great. Or I suppose it could be hell. Oh, and who's this lovely little doll here? Don't touch it. Don't touch her. Well, what's the matter? You scared the life out of me. You didn't have to be so rough. My apologies. It's just this is something very important to me. That... Anna, didn't that belong too? So you took the doll with you. Please stop talking, Natalia. Stop talking. I'm fine, don't worry. Anna, stop talking. I heard about it, what happened back then. So was nothing anyone could have done. No one could have known. Stop talking. It was tragic, but we all know it wasn't your fault. Shut up. You were just a second too late. You did all you could. I know, thank you. I'm fine, Natalia. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's what I've always said to everyone. Zima, Gumi, Leto, Natalia, they all think I'll be fine. I almost believe it myself. It wasn't my fault. Or was it? I just got there too late. No, I wasn't late. I did all I could. All I could. I'd already made my choice. This book is in the last volume of the detective series I've been reading. Well, that's one. Yes, you have a good eye. This is the most precious title in the series. The final act in the story of the world's greatest detective. I had to beg the doctor over and over again to help me hunt it down. Oh, that reminds me. Back in the old country, I saw one. I'm pretty sure it's a signed copy of the first edition on the bookshelf at home. All the memories, I cried my eyes out the first time I read it. Autographed in a first edition at that. Oh, what rotten luck. I remember Sonia saying Anna moved mountains to try and get a signed copy of that author's work, and she's still empty-handed. They're just too rare. Oh, it was that special, was it? There's too much old stuff like that back home. I never noticed. Anyway, Stina, could you, lend me this book? I can, but didn't you say you'd read it before? A first edition signed copy? Oh, well, I did, but it's been so long, so you see, it's about time for a reread. It's really quite something that you got a book like this here. You can read it any time that you like. When you put it that way, I suppose I ought to lend it to you for now. Oh, Istina, that's marvelous. You're the greatest. Oh, no problem there then. You could stand to be a little more aware of the feelings of others. But nevertheless, thanks. Did you say something? Oh, these biscuits are to die for. You really won't have one, Istina. I didn't say anything. They're just normal biscuits, are they? I could have a taste. But I didn't expect to see you and Natalia together. How do you know one another? Oh, I wouldn't say we knew each other that well. Natalia just happened to lend a hand when I was covertly investigating penguin logistics. Glad I could help. You talk about investigating penguin logistics quite a bit. Still haven't given up on that day. I'll never give up. I've staked my reputation as a royal detective. Personally, I think you've long since forfeited your reputation as a royal detective. Why, you? I've had just about enough of you. The point is, we only happened to bump into each other on the way here. What's more, the last book I borrowed from you was absolutely riveting. I just had to come talk about it as soon as I turned the last page. Well, that's not entirely off the table. It's been a while since I had a good talk about detective novels, and the plot in that one is indeed one of my favorites. Riveting, you said. I most certainly did. How does one even come up with such a twisty plot? Oh, I swear my hair stands on end as I read the final reveal. I'm sure it's a perfect cocktail of literary creativity and logical deduction that jabs the reader's eye right in the psyche. Easily my favorite one in the series. Oh, I see, it's so clear to me. It was written in the first person, so the murder was actually the
Why would you just speak out a spoiler?
Well, you can't just spoil the whole thing. Natalia hasn't read it yet. Oh, you almost killed me.
I mean, any normal person would try to kill you if you try to spoil something they like. Especially if someone hasn't read it yet. That's right next to you. Or watched it.
Oh, I bit my tongue. That hurt. I understand not wanting spoilers, but that was out of lying Stina. Interesting. You really like your detective novels, Anna. I don't usually see you so excited to talk about something. Oh, but really? Really, in fact, I think you'll have to let me read one too, since they're clearly so compelling. You want to read to Natalia? I never would have imagined. Every time asked you before, you'd say the same thing when I have time. Is that right? But when I see the two of you crowing on about these books, I can't help but want to join in. All right then, the more the merrier. There really aren't many people here who can hold a conversation about great art. The doctor reads, but finding time for a conversation is no simple task. The doctor, you mean that one commander? I see you're familiar, Natalia. I am. That one is quite a unique presence on this vessel, and I've had the pleasure of being witness to that particular commander's field operations.
Well, I mean, you also are part of them because you came home twice for whatever reason. Why can't that happen to other 6 stars? That'd be great.
It's too bad. There's some special meeting or some such, and today I wanted to give the doctor a biscuit. Don't worry, I'm sure Hibiscus will make sure the doctor gets a share. Yes, Dr. Coetzee keeps a close eye, but it's clear that everyone is just as concerned about the doctor. The medical staff in particular. I went for a test recently and overheard several medics discussing adjustments to the doctor's diet. I believe the confiscation of snacks was mentioned. That's a fairly reasonable step now. Gummy was smarting about that too. Honestly, what does that one eat every day? Also, what was that test about, Natalia? Oh, I would appreciate some discretion in this matter. I haven't made up my mind yet, but it is why I came here today. However, now's not the time, actually. Let's come back to it another day. You'll know soon, Anna, in all likelihood. Oh, all right then, I won't pry. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Why don't we start Natalia off with the classics? Oh, is that the matter at hand then? It's an excellent opportunity to introduce a friend to your beloved hobby. I wouldn't let this go so easily. Oh, you're positively oozing passion right now. But of course, don't underestimate the power of the detective novel. No matter the type, a masterwork carries a living soul within it. That's not an ism if I've ever heard one, but that doesn't make it any less true. Reasoning out the plot of a novel is part of the fun, but the true draw of the detective genre goes much deeper. Athena speaks the truth, but I have to say my favorite part is always when the detective unmasks the true culprit. If we're talking classics, we of course can talk about that one, eh? That one, do you mean? That one, yes. When truth prevails, the murderer is you. Oh, I know that one. It's a detective's catchphrase. Wait now. No matter how many times I hear it, it still gets my heart racing. Indeed. But in my opinion, it's after the culprit is found that the real thinking, the real interesting bit begins. What do you mean? Allow me to answer your question with another question. May upon cornering the criminal and after arriving at the truth, what the detective should do? Should she announce the truth to everyone, securing a conviction? Even when the truth is clear, the law may from time to time be an ineffective remedy. What then can she do? Does she allow this criminal to get away with his crimes, or does she take the law into her own hands? Such things happen in real world too, with no simple solution. If I were her... Did you just want to drop that one on us? What are you even talking about to Cena? You've been acting off all day. Are you feeling alright? No fever. I'm sorry. A detective's duty is to uncover the truth. The rest up to the police, of course. She can't play judge, jury, and executioner. Every part of the justice system plays a role. The police, the courts, and detectives like us. Is that obvious? What's that face now? Did I say something so shocking? Of course, I know a detective can't legally convict a criminal. I just never expected to hear you talk sense. Hey now, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing, just talking to myself. Well, given the world we live in, we've got a fair number of people who pass their days killing and killing. Murder may not seem a crime of particular and immediate concern, but we'll set that aside for the moment. It means our duty as detectives to seek out the truth and uphold the lie to the best of our abilities. We may not pass judgment, but we may not go above the law. We may not exact our own justice. To do harm to others, no matter how we may package it, is an immoral act. The character of such behavior is immutable. Indeed, you're right. Whether or not the crime is ever known to others, whether or not judgment is ever passed, the knowledge of the crime lives forever within the criminal. It is the detectives who dig out that truth. Just saying things that feel so stupendously cool. The knowledge of the crime. You're right. No matter the justification, regardless of whether or not it is known to the world, what's done is done. And someday... Oh my, our little chat here has turned rather dour. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. Oh no, it was quite an enlightening discussion to witness, but on a rare occasion we meet again for an afternoon tea. Let's discuss something a bit lighter. Yes, good idea. The tea's gone cold. Is that it? What is it? What is it, May? You stood up just to have something catch your eye. It's well, see for yourselves. What's outside the window? The window, let me see. Oh, it's flying and flying this way. Looks like some sort of drone. A drone? It is a drone, but what is it doing out here? Actually, I think it's the cart on the rigging. Oh, well, if it's attached to the land ship, it can't be a threat, eh? Nothing to worry about then. Upsies. Are you mad? Don't just go diving out windows. Gotcha. May, watch your footing. Eh? What? Huh? Anna, oh, thank heaven it's you. She slipped just like that. Her body wafted back and forth, the breeze blowing her long hair. So clean it clashed with the scene around us. A stark contrast made it seem like the entire episode was nothing but a dream. Pull me up, Anna. I froze silent. Anna. With a light touch, the dream slipped away. No words, no sound, just a few small marks on my fingertips. Anna, please, what are you doing? I just watched her fall. May, that was so reckless. Are you hurt? It definitely hurts, but I'm right, nothing permanent. Oh, but there's a note taped to the drone. It's for you, Natalia. Huh, for me? Let me see. Ah, May. Well, what happened? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. Are you sure? You're definitely not sick. I wouldn't think any less of you. Ah. Fool. What? What kind of absolute moron would dive out of a window and go hanging from the rigging just to get her hands on a mysterious drone? A woman with a brain would use a tool, or ask me to use my arts. Well, I didn't think of that, okay? Use your head next time. Don't give me like that, idiot. Give me your hand. Eh? No need for that, I'm really okay. You scratched your hand on the windowsill. Don't play dumb with me, I see right through you. You have a terrible poker face. Your eyes are way too sharp. As a junior detective, keen powers of observation I must know. Well, it's not a deep cut. Let's wipe it clean, apply some disinfectant, and we're done. But you'll still want to have a medic operator look at it, no matter how small the wound. It's nothing serious, don't get so worked up. But things are the same. The note is a summons from Silence. Dr. Silence? Yes, it's about the test I mentioned before. But it's kind of scary. How did Dr. Silence know I was here? Anything's possible, it turns right. From Dr. Kaltitz on down. The medics all have their ways. That's for sure. Sorry, Anna, it seems I'm off to medical. No problem. It's clearly something important. Go take care of it. Well, I'd better be on my way too, then. I've returned your book and borrowed another. A complete success. What's a complete success? Let's do this again soon. If all goes well, I'm looking forward to telling the whole self-government group the good news. Yes, as am I. Anna. Nothing, forget it. Until next time. Toodaloo. The good news, huh? Vika, tell me, what exactly will that good news be? Natalia and Tima, or Sonia, if they can get along. Is such a thing possible? Yes, I think so too. I've never forgotten about you. About what happened to you. Would you blame me if I did? You would, wouldn't you? No, I know that's not true. I know you, Vika, and I know that's a lie. In fact, I know you can't speak at all. You've been with me for so long. You're still by my side today. One day we must all come to terms. But not today. Not now. It seems I am not strong enough. I still can't do it. Not yet.
Meeting in a dream. It's morning. I come out to my room as usual.
Sonia, are you finished washing up? I'm not a kid anymore, Mom. Mom calls me from the kitchen. When she's cooking, I sit down at the table to wait for my piping hot breakfast. Breakfast would normally be a bowl of porridge served with bread and ham. I guess she wants to lose weight, so we only have oatmeal porridge. Fine by me. Dad sits reading the papers. Everything in them is always so boring, political and economic stuff I have no interest in. Why don't they run stories about glamorous accomplishments?
Glorious, not glamorous. Sonia, how's school going?
This again. Doesn't he get tired of going through these motions twice a day? It's only ever at breakfast and dinner that he pretends to care. Fine.
You're in 7th grade already. It's time you start behaving.
Why, I'm only in 7th grade.
And have you decided what you'll do after you finish 9th?
Not yet. After 9th grade, I have to decide whether I'll keep studying or go to technical school to learn a trade. I know Dad would rather I go to trade school. I'm sure he's about to say so.
I think you should.
Don't push your hang-ups onto your daughter. Did you find work yet? Mom interrupts Dad as she carries her breakfast out of the kitchen.
I have an interview today.
Since losing his job, Dad struggled to look Mom in the eye. Not that it was much better before. You have to put aside your pride, Pierre. We can't eat dignity.
I know. I'm trying, Anna.
Mom cares a lot more about my studies than Dad. She wants me to stay in school after graduation. She's even saved up money for it. She always talks about how you couldn't go all the way through 9th grade for free in her day. And at the same time acknowledge how lucky she was to have been a maid to the nobility. She finished her studies at a girls' school, which let her get a pretty good job, even in a lousy economy like this one. Sometimes I wish I could be a good girl for her. Too bad I can't. If only you were. Come on, Sonia, eat up. You don't want to miss the bus. I know. I looked down at my breakfast, baffled by the strange look of it all. A sad little glop of porridge, half a slice of bread, and a suspiciously shaped ham. Mom, what's this? What do you mean? It's the same thing we eat every day. No, it isn't. Did you forget? A girl who looks exactly like me appears at the table. Who are you? Why do you look like me? I am you. She's me, that's ridiculous. Then who am I? You're Sonia. This makes no sense. But even weirder is how Mom and Dad have no reaction to this doppelganger popping up at our table.
Sonia, what are you daydreaming about? Eat your breakfast.
Oh, I get it. This is a nightmare. That's the easiest explanation, huh? It's just some weird-looking food. I've had scarier dreams. Those were fantasies you pulled from comics and games. You used to think unbelievably powerful things were the scariest. A column of tanks, a giant monster your father's fist, something simple and cruel. What is she saying? How could she know? What's it to you? You're just a figment of my imagination too. How else would you know what I'm thinking? Take a closer look at the food you're holding. What? It's not porridge, it's rice and water with some weeds mixed in. It's nothing like Mom's cooking. The bread, it's bread, but it smells terrible, like it's been left out for days on end. But how should I know that? The ham looks like it's been torn off a bigger hunk of flesh, and smells almost fishy. Wait, is this blood? It's just a nightmare. But you've never had one like this, and it feels so real, it's as if... I get the sense that my doppelganger wants to tease me, but teacher always says teasing is a way of making yourself happy by hurting others. And she doesn't look happy. Either way, I know I can't let her get away with it. Even if the food's a bit worse, does that make a life not worth living? I have to shut her up and get to school. Shut up. I know the best way to do it's something body melting off my fists. Doesn't it feel just like you've actually eaten it? I clench my fist and lunge at her, but she's one step ahead. My right hook slams hard into the face of the boy in front of me. The feeling of bone crushing against skin is comforting in a way. Ugh.
So strong. I thought for sure a dozen of us would be enough, but she wiped the floor with us.
Leah, Even weak clubs like you want to play bully. It'll take more than that.
Go. You just wait. General Zima, this isn't over.
Honestly, I like the name General Zima. It's badass. But these punks always come at me while I'm trying to nap. Don't they know I usually skip afternoon class?
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't that the reason why they're coming after you? Thanks, General Zima.
Huh? You're still here. You didn't run away.
I wanted to thank you this time.
This time?
Oh, you don't recognize me. My name is Valeria. This is the first time you've had to save me.
Now that she mentions it, the yellow bow in this girl's hair does look familiar. Was it last week or last month? I'm pretty sure I helped her, yeah. You see my friends too. Well, so thankful to you. Looking at her bright, shiny face, some of her happiness infects me. I still have to keep up appearances. I just can't stand these shitheads pushing the little people around. And you need to work up some courage. If you were braver, they'd be the ones scared of you. Yes, you're right. I'll try. Good. Now get out of here. Bye, and thanks again. She yells back as she runs off. It's just me. Or is everything in the classroom much dirtier than it was? Whatever. Back to my nap. I pull 4 chairs together and lay down. What's that? My back is pressing into something. I reach behind me and pull out the yellow bow. It looks so familiar, but it's dirty, and one side is broken. Huh. The back of the bow is stained a dark black color like blood. It must be ketchup. I toss the bow aside and go back to sleep. But before I can sleep into my slumber, I hear a voice. You found this bow later in one of the classrooms. Admit it, you know she is dead. The classroom door suddenly flies open, interrupting my nap. A girl with glasses walks in carrying a book. I can tell from her uniform that she doesn't go to this school. Excuse me, is anyone else here? This is my territory. I'm the only one allowed in. Sorry, but my friends and I are looking for shelter. Are you Sonia? You're Anna. Anna used to be my neighbor. I haven't seen her in years since we moved, but... Take another classroom. Honestly, she asked nicely. It's not like we didn't get along before. I don't really want to turn her down. But things have gotten rough among the kids here since the first fire. I had to fight off the 3 gangs today alone. I know this might bother you, Sonia, but...
There's only one inside. Anna, let's just chase her away.
Oh, okay. Time for another fight. Then we'd be no different from the robbers. That isn't us. Anna's the same as she ever was, a peacemaker. Right, I'm Lada, and I'm a pretty good cook. What if I made you something to eat in return for letting us hide here?
Okay, so Gummy's real name is Lada?
I have to say, that's a pretty tempting offer. It's been a while since I've had something that didn't just come out of a can. Okay, you can stay, but watch your step. I'm Sonia, and you don't mess with me.
Did she just say Sonia? Is that actually General Zima? She's famous even at her over at our school. She's easily the strongest girl in the district.
No way. Sounds like we lucked out. I have to say, I enjoy the acclaim, but the best part is seeing the face of a good girl like Anna turn upside down when she hears it. Thank you, Sonia. We'll try not to bother you. Damn. No reaction. Lame. After I give my permission, she leads her whole caravan in. The first bunch are a mix of girls and boys. Their clothes are pretty ragged, their hair is all messy, they clearly haven't slept in days. Then behind them, what the hell? A bunch of empty floating school uniforms. And at the very back of the crowd is me. Floating sailor suits, huh? That's quite a coping mechanism. What are you talking about? I mean, who even are you? I'm you, and you're dreaming, idiot. That makes sense. Something like this has to be a dream. But why did I just call myself an idiot? I mean, at least it's better than a bunch of headless zombies. What do you mean? Why would there be headless zombies? Because you killed them all. Why would I do that? Because they were going to attack you, weren't they, Estina? There was no other way. They forced your hand. Right, as long as there's a good reason for it. Violence is okay, that's how I roll. Is that really what you think? I always believed I was doing the right thing. This is pretty weird. Even for a dream, my doppelganger is having a conversation with a girl I barely know. As if they're old friends, but all reason tells me they're both just figments of my imagination. That reminds me, shouldn't I have woken up as soon as I realized that I was in a dream? No, there's something called false awakenings. Even if you realize you're in a dream, you could instantly wake up in another dream. Instant that thought pops into my head. Everyone in the room but my doppelganger in a flitting uniform tend to fix their eyes on me. Oh, that's creepy. Every face bears a twisted smile. That's even more creepy. They surround me. You are our leader. You should stay here. You should lead us. I tried to find the other me, but she's gone. My eyes shoot open. The room around me is still in the classroom. It's late at night. The others are asleep. I'm slumped up against the door. There's another door, but I barricaded it with my desk. The windows have all been sealed. The door next to me is the only way in or out. I am the leader. I have to protect them. You can't sleep, Sonia. I hear Anna's voice nearby. It's been 3 days since she and her partner joined us. There was some unpleasantness in that time, but Anna sided with me in the end. Yes, I had a nightmare. Don't let it get to you. You did nothing wrong. I can't remember what I was dreaming about, but Anna must be thinking it was something to do with them. She feels bad about it. She never imagined the classmates she trusted would go so far as to attack me just because she asked me to lead them. I killed them all, of course. I've seen lots of groups fall apart because of little conflicts like this. It's why I didn't want to join a group in the first place. I'd rather communicate with my fist and try to manage relationships. Don't worry. I hear rustling as she moves over to me. I know she wants to comfort me, but it's obvious she's the one who needs comforting. I should change the subject. Anna, were you your class president? No. So how did you end up with so many followers? I was actually very uncomfortable trying to play leader, but Lada kept pushing me and I just felt like I had to do something. You didn't have to do something. You're teasing me. But really, when the kids in my class would bully each other, I knew it was wrong, but I just kept to myself, kept away from it. You should have kicked their asses. You're a tough girl. It's true. She may look the bookish type, but Anna's really very good in a fight. She just doesn't like to apply herself. If only I was as brave as you. I could never find the courage to stand up to people. Oops, you sound even sadder than before. I really don't know how to comfort a girl. What can I say to cheer her up? At least you're standing up now. That's the best you could come up with, Sonia. Because I believe it's wrong. At least that's what I thought at first. What's wrong? It's all of it. We've been locked up in this school for 8 days. Everything keeps getting worse. It's all because of that first fire. If it wasn't for the fire... After the fire destroyed one of the food pantries, a number of students from number 4 secondary school occupied the other one. Then they started looting. You still see commoners fighting over food. The school looks like a war zone. Debris and graffiti everywhere. And every night it's set against the sounds of kids yelling, screaming, and crying. Perhaps, but don't you think that fire was bound to happen sooner or later? Are you saying someone started it on purpose? No, how should I put this? Let me think. It's more like that which the fire represents would have come about no matter what. I somehow understand even less. Even without the fire, something would have happened to send us all into a panic. Is that clear? Weird. It must have been the bad guys who set the fire, the bad guys. There are always bad guys. I don't think that's right, but I don't know how to argue with her either. I once read a book that said human nature is evil. I thought it strange at the time. We built such civilized societies, we live lives of order and morality. How can we be inherently evil? It is with this in mind that I was able to muster the courage to gather everyone up and maintain order. But things kept getting worse, and I did nothing about it. I didn't restore order, I didn't save anyone, and without you, my classmates might have already killed me. I'm useless. Her voice is teetering on the brink of tears. I made this so much worse. Whatever, I don't know shit about morals, order, society, or any of that, but I understand what she's getting at, so I might as well start talking. What you're saying is you now think everyone does bad stuff, including me. That's not what I meant. Oh, she sounds surprised. Huh, I got her good with that one. I fight a lot, but they always deserve it. Okay, don't be sad, I'll help you. You will. I'm your leader, and you want to do good, of course, I'll help you. Thank you, Sonia. Hey, isn't it customary for a group to get a new name when it gets a new leader? You got any ideas? Let's go with the SS Student Self-Government Group. I probably shouldn't have expected much out of an honest student. But I guess a straightforward brass tacks name like that is okay. Every once in a while. Alright, from this day forward, we will be known as the Ursus Student Self-Government Group. I lead the group, and you are my counselor. The USSGG. Alright. Right. You heard the relief in her voice, and it made you happy. Because you finally protected something. You earned someone's trust. You started to feel like a real leader. Like a hero out of one of those novels. Who are you? I'm you. Are you blind? Sure, she does look exactly like me. But why am I raking myself over the coals like this? And it freaks me out the way she always says what I'm thinking. Not to mention her creepy tone of voice. It's not fun for me either. But every time I think back on this night, I want to laugh at myself. Is that my fault or yours? I don't know, and I'm not going to ask you. I'm scared you'll say it was your fault. I'm just as scared you'll say it was mine. Suddenly, I realize the floor beneath my feet has become a bottomless void, and I start to fall. As I fall, I hear disjointed voices calling out. Think about it, Anna. Sonia can't protect all of us. The only choice is to join them. Sonia hates the aristocrats, Vika. So you're going to risk all of her lives? That's when the darkness began to swallow me. I dropped down from the second floor story window, landing steadily on the ground. They'll catch me if I take the main entrance, so this is my only way. There's something I have to do, something very important to me. I understand Anna. Vika's idea makes sense. I'm not so full of myself, I think I can take all those noble shit stains on my own. At least I could take them head on. I couldn't. They're definitely asleep this late at night. Now's the time to take them all out at once and for all. Well, maybe killing them all is a bit much. Catching their leaders should do the trick. But really, I'll have to cut off their head to let the body die at least. Please, let me go. Help! Hand over the food you've been hoarding. We don't have any food, I swear. Please. I'm not going to save them. Not only because I'm busy, I also don't care. I've seen so much of these past 2 days. I saved a few, and now that we've got more kids holed up in the classroom than when Anna showed up with her classmates. So Anna had to listen to Vika. But the truth is, even though she told her I don't like nobles, it's actually Anna who hates the aristocrats more than anything. When those shitheads took the last remaining food store and left the rest of the kids to fight over scraps, that was the last straw for Anna. She doesn't want to join them. And I sure as hell can't change her mind. So it would be nice if the cause of all her worries just went away. I think to myself, as I press on, leaving the screams to fade away behind me. That tree was still standing yesterday. Who's bored enough to go around chopping down trees, I suddenly tripped over something, barely keeping myself upright. I looked down to see a fallen road sign, already covered in illegible graffiti. It's only been 10 days since they locked us in here, but the school looks like it's been abandoned for years. Pock-marked walls, graffiti littered blood. Honestly, I hate it. I don't know when it will finally end. I hang my head and press forward to the fancy scumbag's base. It's in his warehouse with the last of our food. And who do I see standing there? Me. Who are you? I'm you. Not sure why, but I actually wasn't that surprised. You'll be charging into this warehouse in a minute. You wanted to go right for the leader, but you were never very good at sneaking, so you got caught and you had to face down a phalanx of fancy rich kids. You're strong, Sonia. You also managed to break through them. But you've always been so reckless. You knocked over a lovely candelabra and, well, vroom. My doppelganger suddenly vanishes and all I can see before me is pure fiery red. I lit a second fire. The blaze destroyed the noble stronghold, and all the food along with it. Nothing could be saved. In an honest parlance, the fire burned down the final barrier to the students' indiscriminate and chaotic struggle that followed. The aristocrats from number 4 secondary school are all gone. Grab what you can. I saw those nobles over there. Kill them before they get away. Back off. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm looking for food. What did Judo say? I said get the hell away from me. The school descended even further into chaos. Now, nowhere is safe. Some of our self-government group have gone missing. Rika never came back. Piss off. It's mine. Help. One day, I can't remember which region suddenly left. But they never actually did anything other than lock us inside, and the chaos continued, as if the students didn't even notice they were gone. As if they were enjoying the chaos. Hey, the reunion guys guarding the school are gone. We can finally leave. Why don't you look excited, Anna? It doesn't matter anymore. Ever since the first fire, none of this had anything to do with reunion. But we were not ready to escape the chaos. The next day, the catastrophe came. The catastrophe shook everyone. It was then that it became clear that they could all leave. It was also when they realized things were even worse outside the school. Jeez. Is this a catastrophe? What in the world happened? I'm scared. Anna, we need to get out of here now. But where can we go? After that, we took refuge in a part of the city that wasn't overgrown with originium, hiding from other survivors, hiding from reunion. In the end, the Rhodes Island squad rescued us and took us back to their base.
Who's there? A kid. She's armed.
Kiss my ass.
Wait, we're here to rescue survivors.
Huh.
Calm down, we're with an organization called Rhodes Island. You're safe now.
I survived. We survived. But I failed to do away with all Anna's worries. Honestly, I let her down. Sonia, the students never would have become like this without the fire. It was an accident. I don't blame you, Sonia, but if you had discussed it with me beforehand, I just wanted you to be able to sleep at night. Seema, I'm so willing to trust you, but I don't know how to talk to you about these things. You're guilty. I'm not. You deserve to die. It wasn't that bad. You let me go because you felt guilty. I didn't want to kill you. Don't beat yourself up. You made a mistake is all. I can't stop thinking about it. I hate you. A dream again. Anna, A brown-haired girl slumps up against a washstand and stares out the window. The moon looks lovely this evening.
Oh my gosh, man. Holy crap. I mean, I knew everyone had, you know, their own issues and whatnot, but damn. Oh my god. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next one, which will be Hypocrisy, talking in riddles, business as usual, and before spring's coming. Hopefully I can actually finish these before, you know, the event is over. In how many hours? 15, and I'm gonna be going to bed for 8 of them. So yeah, it's gonna come down to like 4 hours left, but by then it should be fine. But as again, that then just ultimately proves that I'm not gonna have time for the challenge mode. But hey, it's fine. As long as I can finish the story, it's all that matters. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.